In today's video, I'm going to solve Marvel Rivals' biggest problem, the summer skins. And I don't mean Jeff with a beach ball or Venom doing this. A game packed with gods, monsters, and super soldiers ready to beat the pixels off each other, but nobody's ready for the pool. So let's sit down at the desk and hammer this out. I've got my mouse and a pirated version of Photoshop and way too much coffee. So my goal is to design a swimsuit for Storm that says, I might be an Omega level mutant that commands the atmosphere, but I also enjoy a tropical mocktail. So let's take this goddess and turn it into something suitable for the battlefield. Well, kind of. Actually, not at all. So this is the end product. But let's start here. First things first, let's just scribble down a basic idea. It'll definitely look like a child put this together, but this is the trust the process stage. After getting a good base that I can work with, I change the color and trace over top of it. Well, not literally trace over top of it, it's just a good foundation to work off of. We'll lower the opacity, so the red isn't so in your face. Next, and arguably the longest part, is the line work. This is the part you want to spend the most time on. Perfecting those lines and making sure each stroke works for the character. So of course I rushed through this part. I'm not sure why I choose a chalky paintbrush or a pencil for Storm. While doing her line work, I just thought it would be cool, but in hindsight, I would definitely change that. Next stage is just going to be laying down the flat colors. This is going to be the base. The next portion is going to be the highlights and the shadows, and then merging them together. For the next bit, we're just going to be coloring inside the lines, like a coloring book. How precious. This next portion is going to be the highlights. I usually use the lasso tool and just choose a color that's below the base color. Just a little bit of highlight here, and we're going to do the same thing for the shadows, and maybe a little bit of in between here. And after we've got all those down packed, we're going to just move into some finer details. Defining the eye shape, making sure those pop nice and detailed. Getting some of the makeup right. Now to be clear, the developers are actually releasing an official swimsuit skin that ties into their swimsuit special comic book edition or whatever that's coming out in July the 9th, I believe. But I'm impatient. And let's just pretend that mine's going to be better. And even though your eyes might be pulled somewhere else in this drawing, I'd like them to be at the eyes here. So we're going to make these a bit lighter. Add some highlights. Some specular highlights. And then we'll just go around various places on this painting and do the same thing. Maybe give Psylocke a little less attention, as Storm is front and center here. The pink will definitely pop on this purple. I think it looks pretty nice. And of course we have to give Storm her signature white hair. Also easily done with the lasso tool, just creating shapes. For some finer strands of hair, we're going to move to our brush tool, go to the top, and choose smoothing and just increase that. So we've got a nice loose flow. So we get some of these strands of hair looking nice and detached from the chunks that we've got going here. And that's just about it. We've got some post-processing and maybe a camera raw, and that's Storm in the swimsuit. So that's it. Let me know what you think, and let me know if I should have done somebody else. But if you've enjoyed it, please like. Thanks for watching.